Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another YouTube video. This is going to be a YouTube video where I talk into the camera again, and this is probably going to be a video in the realms of skits philosophy. And as you can tell, I'm not holding the camera, I got both hands. This is one of the only places in the gigantic Retiro Park that has like a bench or a table. I'll show you what it looks like. It's here where I'm laying the camera, and there are also tables where you can play chess. But alas, let me put this back the way it was. All right. So, well, I believe in you. And I don't know if I'm going to call this YouTube video I Believe in You, or if I'm going to call it something along the lines of you have to be your own cheerleader. I know the two different titles convey also different things, but if we're going to go by I believe in you, you have to remember something that maybe I myself included forget a lot. And every single human being that is breathing, and every single human being, no matter how young you may be or how old you can be, it doesn't matter what your skin color is. It doesn't matter what God you believe in. It doesn't matter if you're religious or not. It doesn't matter how rich you are or how poor you are. A human being is alive, and life is very powerful. If you are a person who has been very fortunate, or luck has always been by your side, let's say you were born into a very wealthy family, or you were fortunate enough to have a lot of intelligence, a lot of health, you're very fit, you're very smart, you're very diligent, God bless, man. But 99% of everybody else is not so fortunate as you are. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just that life is more difficult for a person who has to work to attain the things that he wants or she wants. And the world right now is so clouded. It's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to get distracted. You have video games, and not necessarily video games are the problem here. But I do think social media and the people who run them and the people who own them have a very specific agenda. And I don't think it's any secret, or I don't think it's any mystery that social media can skew your perception of things and can also discourage you from being happy, because you're constantly being compared to other people. And you're constantly seeing people who have more and more and more things than you do. And it's tough, man. You rarely have time to really be by yourself, or really not be silent, but just be present. Because the information cycle is so fast. Your need to stimulate yourself is so quick. You're browsing and you're scrolling and you're clicking away and away and away and away. And it's as if the world or the system or society wants to invite you to spend less and less time with yourself and more time minding other people's business and submerging yourself in what they call the attention economy or the attention bubble. And you forget what you're capable of doing with your hands and what you're capable of doing with the mind that you have, with the intellect that you possess. And you're basically able to achieve anything. If there is somebody out there who tells you that you can't pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue, so long as it is also realistic, right? You're not going to be 80 years old, for example, and have the desire to be a professional soccer player, right? You know, your dream or your aspiration doesn't coincide with your reality. So I'm going to shut down that. But let's say that the dream or that the aspiration that you have is very much achievable. Then if you put in the discipline, if you dedicate the necessary time, if you give it the attention that it deserves, and if you're working consistently, and if you persevere, nobody is going to be able to stop you. And maybe you're also like me, and you're the kind of person who you are your own worst enemy. And I'm not necessarily here to say that, hey, you know, you're going to have terrible days. You're going to have bad days. And there's going to be days where you doubt what it is that you want to do or where it is that you want to go. You're probably going to look at your own two hands and be like, you know, what the hell am I supposed to do? And nobody said it was going to be easy. In fact, it's probably going to be very hard to accomplish the dream that you have or the goal that you have. If you don't work for it, then there's a big chance that you're never going to get there. But a human being is very powerful. The power that you possess physically and the power that you possess mentally is incredible. Potential is something that we are all born with, not necessarily equally, but when we start life, I think we have the potential to become many things. And then as you grow and as you age, you start naturally inclining to other things or to the things that you are most passionate about. And if you're young, or if it's realistic of you to, let's say, become an astronaut, or become a guitar player in a successful band, or to become a soccer player in the soccer team that you admire and love the most. If you meet those dreams with hard work and with determination, like I said before, there's not going to be anybody or anyone that can stop you. And that's the beauty of being alive. You know, even though life is short, life happens in a blink of an eye. Maybe when you're young, you know, you think time passes by slowly, but I can tell you that in my 36 years of age, time goes by way faster than ever. And I think it only gets worse from here on out. And if you have nobody to tell you that you can achieve whatever it is that you want, and that you are powerful, that with your own two hands you can do many, many things, including the things that you dream of making, then watch this YouTube video, because I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. Let this be a reminder that it doesn't matter, you know, where you come from, or how old you are, or how talented you might be. You are alive, and you can do so many things with the life that you have. Let this be a reminder that you are powerful. And let this also be a reminder that if you are disciplined in the things that you want to achieve, and you persevere, even when the road becomes very dark, and even when you think all hope is being lost, then let this be a reminder for you that somebody outside of you believes in you. Me. So go out there and do what it is that you have to do. Stop spending so much time imprisoned in your own thoughts, or imprisoned by the outside noise that is not giving you anything that you really need. It's just distracting you in order to become the person that you need to become. Stop spending so much time on the internet. Stop spending so much time in social media. And stop paying so much attention to people who are going to discourage you. Especially if you are the one who's discouraging yourself the most. Remember that life is short. It literally happens in a blink of an eye. Life goes by like this, fast. And our time here in this world, in this planet, is very limited. So, what do you prefer? Do you prefer a world where you don't believe in what it is that you're capable of doing? Or do you prefer to live in a world where you believe in yourself? In a world where you are your best cheerleader. So yeah, I believe in you. And if you don't believe in yourself, watch this YouTube video from time to time. And as always, this is Skits of Skitsland. I hope you're in your happy and safe place. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video, and I will see you soon. Peace.